everybody, welcome back to our Teach Me Tuesday videos. Today I'm going to be talking to you a little about baby bunnies and how they're born, kind of the process of that. So we have 7 rabbits here. A female rabbit is called a doe and a male is called a buck, so you'll hear me refer to these as does. Anyways, we have 7 does here and we bred them right about 30 days ago. So we have had a few of them have babies. Some of them are getting ready to have babies. So I'm going to show you a little bit of the process that they go through when they're getting ready to have babies, and what that looks like. So here we go. All right, so one of the first things that you will notice a doe doing before she has her babies, they will go into their nesting box and they will start scratching. And you can see right back here, they have scratched kind of a bare spot. They're just kind of getting their nest ready for a spot for their babies to go. So they will scratch before they do that. The next thing that you will see, let me get this cage closed up, you will see is that they will start pulling hair off of their body. Because the baby bunnies are born without hair, they will put their own hair into the nesting box to keep the baby bunnies warm and make sure that they're not getting too cold once they're born. So you can see there's quite a bit of hair in there. This is actually one of the mamas that has already had a few babies. I believe there's 3 of them down in there, but I do have another box that you'll be able to see a little bit better. This doe here has not had any babies yet, but you can see that she's pulled quite a bit of hair out into her nesting box. So she's just getting ready to have her babies in there. Whenever she's ready, she'll go in there and have them. So one interesting thing about rabbits is that they can have up to 14 bunnies at one time. However, the does or the moms might not always have all the spots that they need to nurse the babies. So if we see that in a case that they've had a lot of bunnies and they don't have enough spaces for the bunnies to nurse, if it's still early on in the process of her having her babies and another doe having her babies, we can move some of the babies over to another doe if she doesn't have as many and she has some open spots for some babies to nurse. We do that just to make sure that the babies are getting all of their nutrients that they need to stay healthy, to make sure that they don't get sick, and to make sure that they grow as good as all the other ones, because if they don't get the nutrients that they need, we will end up with bunnies that are smaller, or what we would call a runt of the litter. And you will see that in all types of things like pigs or dogs or kittens, where there's always normally one baby that's smaller than the others when they have a bunch of them. So we try to make sure that the litters are pretty even. That way they get the feed that they need and they're able to stay nourished and grow and stay healthy. So this row is all the moms that are having or already had babies. This one here has had one, and it was actually born outside on the cage last night. So it got a little cold. We have it up at the house on a heating pad with some warm bottles of water and an old towel so that it can get warm back up, and we'll bring it back down here to nurse from the mom. This one here has had 5 babies from what I can see. Sometimes they're hidden down in there. This mom has not had any. Some of the bucks that we used for breeding the females, this is one that we used here. And then we also used this one here. He's a little bit older. The one before was a younger buck that we had. Alright guys, so that's all for this week's video. I will hopefully be doing more updates of the baby bunnies as they grow. But right now we can't really do a whole lot with them. We try to not touch them as much so that the mama doesn't get our smell, because if she does, she could reject the babies. So we try not to touch them very much. We just kind of try to let them be right now. Once they get a little bit older, we can do some more videos where you can actually see the baby bunnies a little up close, or maybe we can get them out in the grass and play with them a little bit for you guys to see. So that'll be coming up, and we're also planning on a lot more videos that I'm really excited about. So make sure to stay tuned and look for our videos every Tuesday. See ya!